Starting to heat up in boxing, and it doesn't take long. Teofimo Lopez finally announced that he's out of his retirement, and it only took 30 days. Right after he beat the piss out of Josh Taylor to become champion, he announced that he was going to retire from boxing. I knew that he was not actually going to retire, and I knew that Teofimo Lopez was just waiting for the smart opportunity to seize to come back. Paco, I can't pronounce his last name, put out a tweet saying that the game is over, the wait is over, Teofimo Lopez is now back. And Teofimo Lopez called out Devin Haney right away. He didn't hesitate, he didn't waste time. He said that he's trying to fight some bum named Arnold Barboza for the 140-pound title, and Teofimo Lopez has seen enough. He's tired of Devin Haney writing out on Twitter and claiming that he's the undisputed and that he's the best fighter at lightweight and at 140. And Teofimo Lopez has just had enough of it. So Teofimo Lopez called him out. And they said, let's make this thing happen. And I told you, people, I told you that Devin Haney's luck would run out eventually. And it looks to me like Devin Haney has nowhere to go. He's got two options, it looks like to me, maybe three at the most. He could fight Regis Prograis, but if he fights Regis Prograis, we all know where Devin Haney is headed with this. We know that he's ducking and dodging. He could fight Shakur Stevenson, or he could fight Teofimo Lopez. It's looking like his options are running out. I think he would get the piss beat out of him by Teofimo Lopez. If Devin Haney fights Teofimo Lopez, he's going to get hurt bad. You got to keep in mind. When Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, they were going toe-to-toe, back and forth. Lomachenko might have even been landing a couple of more of the significant shots in that fight, even though I had Devin Haney squeezing out a close win. It was a very close fight, but Lomachenko was landing some very significant punches. When Teofimo Lopez fought Lomachenko, he dominated Lomachenko. He had Lomachenko off of his game plan. He killed him. He just looked way too strong for Lomachenko. And I think the same thing is going to happen with Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez if Teofimo Lopez is on his game. Because you always know, you never know if Teofimo Lopez is going to come in and lay an egg like he did with Sandor Martin. Like, it's always possible. But if Teofimo Lopez comes in on his game, he will smoke Devin Haney. And now we have a real topic of discussion in boxing. What will Devin Haney do now that he is cornered, now that he doesn't have a lot of options? They're going back and forth on Twitter. These boys really want to see each other. These boys have had a rivalry and a beef 5 years ago, and I never thought we were going to see this fight. But with Teofimo Lopez coming out of retirement out of nowhere, which I knew he would do eventually, now we have a huge fight on our hands. And I know Devin Haney is thinking deep down, like, wow, like, how much longer am I really going to be the champion? Like, that is something Devin Haney really has to think about, because with him having to either fight Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez, I can't see him winning either one of those fights. So Devin Haney, I know deep down, has to be thinking like, this might be the last of my last time. So if I were Devin Haney, I would talk as much smack as I can and build up these fights as much as I can. Because once he loses these fights, people are not going to care about Devin Haney as much as they used to.